Hello, my name is Tom Brown and I am a current Year 12 student at Rostrevor College. At Rostrevor College I am one of the 14 prefects for this year, and of that I am the prefect in charge of social justice. Through my experience with the social justice group and through leading the social justice group, I've had multiple opportunities to get involved with the people who are hard done by in our communities. And the people that are most hard done by in our community at the moment is the asylum seekers and refugees. Through my experience with these people, I've been able to go out and I've visited a detention centre and I've been involved with programs that have brought us all together and made me really realise that they're no different to us in any way. There are currently over 1,023 children kept in detention, and in my opinion that's 1,023 too many. Because when you actually meet these people, whether it be in the detention centre or you see them in the community, you start to realise that they're no different to your little brothers, your little sisters, or your older brothers and your older sisters. You really realise that they become your mates, and that's what it means to be Australian. You have to look out for your mates. And so many of my mates are kept behind bars or kept discriminated or felt negative feelings towards, and that's why we're talking to you today. Of the asylum seekers and refugees that I've met, we've had the opportunity to come together and play soccer at places within the city where we've all just had a chance to hang out and really get to know each other. And by doing so, you really get to know them and understand the hardship that they've been through. And the fact that some of these people come over and are kept in detention, especially young children, it's really disgusting in that way, because they've done the hard yard and they've made it here now, and now they're going through this kind of stuff. It doesn't reflect our Christian values in any way, and especially being a part of Rostrevor, and we're brought up with this in the Edmund Rice tradition, we learn that we have to look out for the people most hard done by in our community. And the people that are most hard done by right now are the asylum seekers and refugees around the Australian community. And so many people have just turned a blind eye and let it go on. With these children in detention, of the 1,023 plus, not in my name.
Hello, my name is Henry Sims, and I am a Year 12 House Vice Captain and Senior Social Justice Leader at Rostrevor College. Through my experiences within the social justice team, I've met and bonded with many asylum seekers in the Australian community. Rostrevor College as a whole, through my nurturing and education, has taught me that asylum seekers are no different to you or I. They too have hopes, dreams and aspirations. They too have fears. They too play sport. Yet this country denies them the basic human rights that all humans on this earth are guaranteed under the UN. Having visited a detention centre in the Adelaide Hills region myself, I've met young children who have endured pain, suffering and overcome many obstacles just to get here, yet are still denied access to the Australian community. Even though these hardships still haunt them, they face no problems with making new friendships and becoming active parts of their community. These people, like you or I, are treated differently. Many myths surround them, like schoolyard gossip. Having just celebrated Harmony Day in the past couple of months, is Australia not supposed to be a multicultural country? Is that not why students like you and myself celebrate our multicultural population? Then why is it that students, no different from you or I, who attempt to forge a safe life in a new country where they're not persecuted for their beliefs or their race, are denied access to their basic human rights? These children are no different from you or I, and that is why the treatment that they endure is not in my name.
name's Simon Dash. I'm the principal at Rostrevor College, and I want to talk to you a little bit about my take on what's happening with refugees and asylum seekers in Australia. And certainly the policy of mandatory detention, particularly of children, I believe is wrong, and I want to say it's done not in my name. My first contact with refugee and asylum seeker communities was in 2002 in Brisbane. We had the opportunity at the school that I was teaching at to play soccer games against a group of young asylum seekers. It was an extraordinary experience because the more times we played, the more the students came to realise that they were very much like themselves. They were just other young teenagers. As a school, the students wanted to do something about that. They wanted to make a statement. And so they looked at a way of bringing asylum seekers together and making it clear that they felt welcomed. There was an Amnesty campaign at that time saying they're not asking for a red carpet, just a welcome mat. So our school went about the task of getting material donated to build the world's largest welcome mat. And we invited asylum seekers from across Brisbane to our community to celebrate, and every single member of our community signed that welcome mat. It was a way of showing solidarity to those at the margins. We're faced with the situation today with conflicts in Syria, Afghanistan, Iraq, in Africa, where people are fleeing persecution. People are fleeing for their lives. We hear a lot about queue jumpers, and the reality is that these people, as they make their way out of danger, often can't find a queue to join. They find a way to find a place of safety. So we need to do our bit, as the rest of the world is, in opening our doors to ensuring that we have a compassionate response to asylum seekers who are seeking the freedoms that we take for granted. We need to do our part, because apart from our First Nation people, we are a nation of migrants and refugees. It's time to dispel some myths. These are not illegal arrivals. These are legitimate asylum seekers seeking safe haven. They are fleeing persecution. We need to dispel the myth that they are violent. They are not violent. They are here seeking safety. I think it's time to show the true Australia and the true Australian spirit. It's time to own up to the mental damage that mandatory detention is causing asylum seekers, particularly young asylum seekers. These people need our help and will become great contributors to our country and its future. So the current policy, I believe, is wrong, and certainly I don't want to have it done in my name. Thank you.